Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to Software Inc. and welcome back to Simsoft, where today we're going to be going through and could be doing one of the last videos of the series. Yes, I am talking about finally going through and releasing Nebula in today's episode, and we have a couple of other fantastic things that are coming as well, including the Sim 4. We're going to be working on Griffball Prime, and I went ahead and did the bonus expansion. We're going to be releasing World of War today. Honestly, today should be, if not will be, the most profitable of any episode I have launched in Software Inc. for Simsoft yet. We should make more money than any other episode. Now, with that aside, let's go through. I want to look at something here. I am so close to getting over $1 billion in worth. I'm very, very, very close right now. And we're just going to have to just keep eking out money from wherever we can. I just have to pay a decent amount in taxes. And I also had a bunch of other stuff that went through, and we are working on all of that. So I pushed Nebula, and we're working on that. We need to look at when we want to actually release it. So I'm going to release it in 2005. Let's see, console operating system, 3D editor, console, FPS, RPG game, computer operating system coming from my subsidiary. I'm going to go for June of 2005 is when I'm going to market this guy for. So let's do June of 2005. That might be too far out, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. 2 years to get done an operating system. I think that that's going to be okay. The Sim 4 is set to come out soon. The bonus expansion is set to come out very, very soon. This is for the Sim 3 because the Sim 3 right now has almost 1 million active users. So I thought, why not go through and quickly throw out another update for it or an expansion pack for it. I thought that that would do really, really well. Apparently, for some reason, I've taken over the updating of OpenDesk 3. I don't know why, but I am. Rhythmic here needs a big ol' update, so we're going to go ahead and push out an update for Rhythmic here. Now, am I actually already working on one? I don't think so. Here, let me see. Oh, it already does have an update in there. Okay, where is that update for Rhythmic? Let's see here. Am I not doing it? Let's see. World of War, Nebula. The Sim 4, updating Rhythmic. Here we are, right here. It was just hiding a little bit. Okay, 316 of 400 bugs in there. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward that guy. You know what? We're just going to finish that. That's a big old update for Rhythmic right there. Rhythmic is pulling in $3 million a month. I'm really surprised on how well this audio tool is actually doing. So, all in all, really, no complaints with Rhythmic. No really complaints with any of these. 3D Labs is still doing well. Griffball 3 Ultra is still pulling in around $600,000 a day. Even though it only has 97,000 active users on it, it's still pulling in some money for me. SimOS 3 is still going through and cranking on. It's doing really well for us there. SimOS, though, I think it might be time that we finally call an end to supporting of SimOS. This shows how good this was. This thing released in what? When did this release? August of 1991. August of 1991. It's been out for 12 years, and it still has 52,000 active users on it. Okay, SimOS 2 has 90,000 active users on it. Online Pro, that's doing okay. The Sim 3, 900,000. SimOS 3, 1.6 million. That's really nice. And the rest of these are doing all right as well. Okay, let's go to Nebula. Let's get a marketing campaign out there. Let's start this guy up. Get that going. Okay. I also need to go to Nebula. I need to market this guy. I need to put a hype on that guy. Gonna go ahead and bring that down, put that up there with those. World of War here needs to come out in just a couple of months. And sadly, we're not done with it yet. Procedural generation still is not done yet. And we have to finish that before we can push it into bug fixing. So hopefully we'll get this knocked out today. I've had the networking teams on this. Actually, I think this is actually the 3D team now that needs to be on this. Let me take the networking teams off of Crunch. And you know what? I'm going to throw the core team on crunch. Why? Why not? We're going to throw them on crunch. Maybe they'll knock out MMO here, get this guy done, so that way we can finally release World of War. I really need to get this guy into bug fixing stage, into beta, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But all in all, what that crunch is actually doing is doing phenomenal things for Nebula here. In fact, we may see Nebula going out next year, but I do want to give it a whole lot of time for bug fixing if I can. So with that aside, let's go down here. It's May, promote, release. I forgot to do bug fixing on it. I'm going to order myself 500,000 copies. I'm going to set a marketing budget of $10,001. Just kidding, $10,100. Why? Because fat fingered. And then 50,000 copies for printing. And I'm going to press OK on that guy. I think that I could have let that go for one more day, but not a big deal. So the bonus expansion is going to go do things for us. The Sim 4 itself is also almost done being developed. Sadly, Griffball 4 Prime is taking its sweet time. It's taken its sweet time to get done. I don't know why that's taken so long. Other things I want to do. I want to go over to manufacturing here. Okay, and I want to look at some of my stuff. Okay. Best dressed, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Sim 3 vacation, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Sims 3 decor, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. The Shield 4 is fine. Sims 3 jobs, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. The Ultra pack, I sold 600,000. I'm going to let that guy go. 3D Labs is fine. The Shield 5 is fine. Rhythmic is fine. 3D Labs 2 is fine. And the bonus expansion is fine. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to go look at some deals. I'm going to get rid of manufacturing here. I'm just going to look for hosting jobs at this point. Looks like I can do a little bit of hosting. I'm going to go ahead and take all of those. I'm going to accept all of those onto my hosting platform. Because if I look at my servers right now, online has a whole whopping 13% usage on it. So I can definitely up the amount of hosting that I'm doing and really pull in some money on some hosting here. Okay, let me look at my marketing here. Marketing. Honestly, all of these are fine right now. With this update or with this release of the bonus expansion, we're going to be seeing a huge resurgence in sales on the Sim 3, which is great. The Sim 4 is going to be set to come out here into beta soon, which is going to keep people really happy. Oh, we're loving the Sim 3. It's awesome. But now it's time for us to go through and get the Sim 4 out. All right, so we're getting close to the end of the day now. It's almost that time. Let's see what the bonus expansion does with almost 1 million people online playing the Sim 3 right now. 930,000 active users are what's available. And boom, $7 million on an expansion. Biggest expansion I've ever released at my company. $7 million on an expansion. Let's go look at that guy. My add-ons here. The bonus expansion sold $6 million worth of profit. It moved 570,000 units. It did so well. I'm going to order another 400,000 copies just because I'm only set to print 500,000 or 50,000. So I'm going to get that going so that way we can have another big day there. But that was a huge day for sales. A huge day for sales for the bonus expansion. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. We're over 1 million active users on the Sim 3. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Did that all come together to make it over $1 billion. We're over $1 billion in worth now. Heck yeah, over $1 billion in worth. Man, I am doing all sorts of great things in this series. Let me tell you guys, going through, getting as much money as I am, going as far as I am here. It's really been great to be able to go through and do all of this. I just decided I'm going to throw some lights in here. I didn't like how dark it is, so I'm going to throw some lights over here for me. But all in all, I've gone through, I'm doing manufacturing, which I haven't ever successfully done manufacturing. I have projects going. I've never gotten these projects, the little project management thing going. I've never done that. And this is great. Honestly, I always get to the point where my companies are worth like $200 million after releasing a couple of really good games, and then I end up letting it go. And honestly, I have to say, this time around, it's really been really fun being able to go through multiple buildings running, multiple teams going, multiple things going at once. I could go through and start up a 2D team today. I might do that, but honestly, right now, I can't be bothered. I want to focus on Nebula here. Nebula's getting its stuff done. It's getting close already. We're almost 50% of the way done with Nebula already, and it's just going to keep on going. It's just going to keep on going. Speaking of things that need to keep on going here, guys, we at World of War, this thing needs to come out in like 4 months. And it's not done yet. It's at 99.8% because they're still working on this. I'm going to give you guys today. That's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you today, but come April, I'm sorry, but procedural generation is going to have to fall behind. As sad as that is, we're not going to be able to get this guy done today because we're at like 99% here. If I look, 99.9% done. 99.9% done. Do I let them just bite the bullet and finish it? I think I might have to just bite the bullet, let them finish it. A product is running out of sales. The Sim 3, I can't keep up with sale or printing on the Sim 3. Let me order some copies here. Let me go ahead and order 200,000 copies for this guy. I can't believe how much I'm selling of that guy. The bonus expansion, I need to go through. How's that thing selling now? How many units did the bonus expansion sell? Right here, it did another $4 million in sales. I have 100,000 in stock. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and order some more copies of that guy. 290,000 copies. Sure. That sounds good, buddy. We'll get that out there. Is there something going on here why this isn't finishing out? I don't know why cutscenes isn't finishing here for the game sport teams. I don't understand why they're not getting this done. Is there nobody working on it? No, there is. They're just taking their sweet time. Okay. Well, Griffball 4 Prime is just going to have to take its sweet time, I guess, when it wants to come out. I can't believe how well this bonus expansion's doing. The bonus expansion making me $10 million. $35 million in one day. Or 1 month, I should say. Really awesome. SimOS 3, 700,000. The Sim 3, $7 million in one day on the Sim 3. Let's look at the Sim 3. Still no bugs. Still no bugs. I'm really tempted to do another expansion pack. I think I'm going to do another expansion pack for the Sim 3. I think that I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. It's going to add in some extra stuff, add in a new storyline, add in some more sprites here, and then let's call it the final. Right? We're going to call it the final. Why? Because we can. And let's go ahead and get that guy developed. And we're just going to let them go with that. Friggin' $10 million on an expansion pack. That's wild. Between 2 weeks, $10 million on an expansion pack. That's just, wow. Also, these guys here, look, I've given them all of the time I can on this. I have to push this out. I have to push this out. We're going to have to get some sort of bug fixing on that guy. I have to do it. I have to let World of War get some bug fixes going. Hey, I was nominated for some categories. For Best Product, what do we got? Open Desk 3, 5 years in a row, a Platinum Award. Heck yeah. That's a Platinum Award, baby. What a great day in Software Inc. Platinum Awards, huge money, expansions going out like crazy, working on Nebula over here, getting this guy done so that way we can get a brand new operating system out here. Honestly, today is just great. Look at that, another product ran out of oh, look. Oh, God, the support team just lost their leader. Okay, first things first. Let's do a leader for the support team. Okay. Begin looking. Support team. HR, Gus May, you are hired. And then manage teams, support. Let's see. Gus May, change roles. You are now the leader. Have fun. Okay, that's done. A product is run out of sales. The Shield 2 has run out of sales. Or run out of copies. Okay. I think I've had to do this before where I've just gone through and ordered in some copies. So I'm just going to go ahead and order some more copies. It's because it's kind of selling, but for some reason I accidentally took it off printing, which I shouldn't have done, but I did anyway. So, whoops. 3 companies canceled the digital distribution deal with me. Why is that? Because my tech levels are so incredibly low. Well, let's update that guy. I'm down to 12%. That's a bummer. I'm going to go ahead and get that updated. Let them do this update here for me really fast. Hopefully that update doesn't take too long for them to do. All right. We're getting pretty excited with ourselves here, but we have lots of things going on. World of War needs to come out. Nebula is being developed. Marketing for Nebula is almost done. The Sim 4 needs to come out in like 6 months. So this guy also needs to get done. Griffball Prime is taking its sweet freaking time. It's almost done, but we're getting there. The final is working its way out there. In fact, I'm going to rename this guy if I can. The Sim 3, the final. That's what we're going to call it. Okay. So that's being worked on. That hopefully will be done sometime today. Especially if I up the priority on that guy so they come in and they focus this guy here. Let's release this marketing for Nebula. Nebula now has 10 followers. I'm not surprised. I'm known for computer operating systems, not standard operating systems. Or phone operating systems, I should say. Okay, Online Pro is already being updated like crazy here. I'm not super worried about this guy here. And let's see, World of War, 52 bugs print done. I'm actually going to go ahead and print this guy. Print. Let's do maximum on that guy of 100,000 copies. And we're just going to let that dude go. And yeah, that's that. That's that. OpenDesk 3 apparently needs an update. I don't know why I'm taking care of OpenDesk 3. I don't know if I accidentally clicked on something at some point, but I'm not really sure what's going on there. Let's get Rhythmic used for our audio tool because we can. Because it's the best, and why not? Do an update for OpenDesk 3. Hopefully we can get that hammered out here fairly decently soon. Can I actually assign this to the antivirus team? Because that's who should be doing that bug fix there. Not everybody else. That's supposed to be being handled by them. I don't know why it's not. The Networking Night team just lost their leader. Okay. Go here. Let's get the Networking Night team. Begin looking. Socialization. Do you have any network? You have some network design experience. Reggie Cook. It sounds good. We'll get you in here. Manage teams. Networking night. Reggie Cook. Change roles. Leader. Okay. There we are. We're having a lot of people retire. A lot of people like quit and things like that right now. It's a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. It's happening. Okay, we're almost done here with this guy. We got a little bit of physics left to do for the Sim 4. The finale pack should be getting done today. Finish that update for Online Pro. That should bring My tech level's all the way back up. Quality and features are still there. Hopefully we'll see some more people sign with us on my digital distribution. OpenDesk 3 is almost updated, and we just need to get this pack out of the door here, which I don't know why this has taken its time here to get this out. Okay, it's the end of August. We have one day until World of War comes out. We didn't fix very many bugs in it, which is honestly kind of a little bit of a bummer. I'm going to do another press build on World of War. I don't think it's really going to help anything. The Sim 3, by the way, the final, our expansion down here is doing phenomenal. It's just going and going and going. 23,000 active followers on the Sim 4 already, and Griff 4 Prime is finally ready to be developed. So we're going to push that guy out and just kind of let it go. We had somebody who's been in an accident and resigned. That's wild. But all in all, we are looking at having another massive launch for the Sim 3, the final here, the final update for the Sim 3. The Sim 3 right now is 1.3 million active users. Holy crap. And our monthly profits are actually down a little bit. They're actually going down right now. I'm assuming that's due to things like, let's see, 3D Labs only at 1 million, SimWest 3 is at 500,000, Griffball 3 Ulcers 400,000, Sim 3 6 million. I think that I could probably stop the marketing on the bonus expansion, so I'm gonna go ahead and end that. And then Griffball 4 Prime. Griffball 4 Prime. Let's see here. 2D editor, antivirus. Let's do December of 2004. Let's market this guy for a release date of December of 2004. It's going to give me a year and 4 months to get that guy done. I think we'll be able to get it done. Sadly, it's been so long since I've done a Griffball game that I don't know how well it's going to do. And our market recognition for that is still pretty high. So maybe it'll be okay. Maybe Griffball 4 Prime will be okay. Hopefully it's still going to be a bang out success. But we'll have to see. And then World of War, let's get to September here so we can get that guy released and possibly do an update on it. We've got to 205 bugs fixed, but I think that this game's going to end up being a buggy mess, honestly, is what that's going to end up being. All right, this guy here also needs to come out in September. So it is now done. It did not finish yet. That's okay. I'm not really worried about it. 400,000 followers. Holy crap. There's so many followers on that one game. Holy moly. There's so many followers on this one game. Okay, so it's 4 a.m. We need to release World of War. Let's see what it looks like. No marketing materials. Literally never heard of us. That's fine. Marketing campaign. Let's set this to $60,000. Order copies 120,000. That's fine. And let's get that out there. I'm going to update this guy as much as I can. Okay, there we go. Get that guy updated. 2D editor is going to be print styles. 3D editor is going to be power styles. Apparently, my editors are not keeping up. Apparently, 3D Labs is not updated enough. It's a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. I'm going to let them go on that. I need to watch this update because they need to get this guy done. Can you actually let me? There we go. Okay, let's promote the Sim 3 final here. And then we fixed one bug in it. Let's release it. It's phenomenal. They love it. I'm going to order 800,000 copies. I'm going to set a print of 50,000 copies. I'm going to put a marketing campaign of $10,000 on it. Press OK. The marketing on this guy is sparse, but the marketing on this guy is widespread. Okay, so we have two big releases today. I guarantee you that the Sim 3, the finale, is going to make more money than the World of War game itself, which, honestly, I'm not expecting big things. I just wanted to make another game title, which is why we made that. All right, this guy's setting to come out in the February 2004. That's fine. This is almost done. We are making some great progress on Nebula here. 72.5% done there. Not worried about that. Just closed down. Griffball 4 Primes, 25% done already. That's great to see. Let's get to the end of our day here and see if we can see how much money we made. Yeah, that update didn't get anywhere near done. That update didn't get anywhere near done. They didn't even try to get that guy updated. They didn't even try. I would say that this team here, they're a little tired out. They're a little wore out. And that's all right. That's okay. We've kind of exhausted them with everything that they've been doing lately. But let's see here. World of War, how many active users did you get up to? 27,000. Honestly, not bad. Made me 1.3 million. But let's go down here. Sim 3, the finale, made $10 million. $10 million in one day. One day made $10 million. How many copies does this thing have left? Sim 3 finale. I sold 800,000 copies. I sold almost every single copy that I ordered. I'm going to order some more. I'm going to order another 500,000 copies. Holy moly, $10 million. $10 million on one, almost 11 on one expansion. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Things are going really, really well. Okay. Sim 3, 1.3 million active users still. 3D Labs is doing fine. Griffball 3 Ultra probably could have me come off of them. Yeah. Honestly, right now. What a day. What a day. Man, one day in September, $21 million. One day in September, $21 million. Do we have another surge in sales in the Sim 3? We did. We had $7 million in sales on the Sim 3. Hey, it's named after the channel, right? It's got to be worth something. Just want to call out, we did another 5 million in sales on the Sim 3, and we had the biggest month that I think we've probably ever had. Look at my chart. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Just making so much money. Making just absolutely so much money here. Lots of people quitting. Lots of people getting hired. Lots of people getting retired. Stuff like that. There's a lot of things that are going on. But honestly, right now, $40 million in one day. What a big old day. We just need to hurry up and finish up Nebula so we can see what Nebula is going to do for us. I'm hoping for big things with Nebula. Do I think it's going to be massive? No, but I'm still hoping for big things. I've never done a phone operating system before. It could absolutely tank us. Have to wait and see. We're into the last day of January now. Sim 4 is set to come out next month. Nebula is like 81% done, so we're almost ready for that guy. So about a year of bug fixing sounds about good there. The Sim 4, like I said, is about to come out, and Griffball 4 Prime is actually almost done being developed as well, which is a good thing because it's got about a year until it actually needs to come out. So, all in all, this stuff is all looking really, really good. I'm going to send this guy out for a little bit of marketing. I'm going to go ahead and put a breast build onto Griffball 4 Prime and also throw a hype on that guy as well. And then I'm just going to minimize that guy. We're losing about 17% of our followers right now on Griffball 4 Prime, but that's okay. We're going to get those back. I want to call out the Sim 3 has finally slowed down. The Sim 3 is finally down to only 1.7 million a day. This game was by far the best game as of profit for us. The Sim 3 is actually our most profitable item of all time, beating out an operating system. It beat out our operating system, which is amazing. The Sim 3 really has come through and done some massive, massive, massive things for us. And now I'm hoping that we're going to get some big old sales out of the Sim 4. Got 30,000 active followers over here on the Sim 4. And this guy is literally set to come out like tomorrow. right? So we need to get this guy going. I'm going to get one more press build out on that guy. And hopefully the Sim 4, we're going to start seeing some good stuff here for sales over there. Maybe we'll get up to $4 million on our first day. That'd be pretty good. I'd like to see something like that. But we just need to get through this last day of January here. Want to call out company-wise right now, our net worth is 1.2 billion. So we're doing great there. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm too big to fail, which is, I think, where some of the hesitancy to keep the series going, right? Is because it's literally so big at this point. It's just release the thing, wait a couple hours, launch it, $10 million. Release the thing, wait a couple hours, you know, $10 million. Like, it's just kind of that cycle right now, right? And I feel like that I need to kind of just put this one away, maybe start up a new series, doing something a little bit differently. I thought about starting like a series where it's like year 2020, right? So that way we're like brand new technology and seeing if one guy can release a game in 2020 and seeing how well that does. Maybe do like some small little one-offs of Software Inc. where it's just, you know, I'm going out and I'm doing a challenge for like one video and that's it. We'll see. I'm not sure. But for now, I think that we're doing pretty phenomenally here just with what we've done. The Sim 4 needs to, oh my God, the Sim 4 needs to come out today. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not going to day one update it. No, 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 no. They made the IP worse. Oh no. I didn't update it in time. Print me 200,000 copies. Oh no, give me 400,000 copies to start. Marketing campaign of $50,000. Oh no. The Sim 4 is going to be a flop. Oh, what have I done? Update it. I don't know if I can update this guy fast enough. Let's see. 2D editor. Sure, we'll use that one. 3D editor. Let's do 3D Labs 2 because, wow, these are 4.5 star. I didn't realize how good those are. I didn't realize how good 3D Labs actually is. Oh, man. Dang it. I didn't realize. I was so busy sitting here just chit-chatting with you guys that I kind of kicked myself right in the pants on that release. Oh, man. All right. Well, there's The Sims 4, guys. It's out. Let's see. It's so much for a $4 million day on launch, right? We got a $3 million day on launch, though. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Burglars are looking to loot my premises. Go through this door. You're gonna go steal all my printers? They took 16 items. Pricks. Taking my printers and stuff. Rude. Apparently I don't have enough security, but I can't be arsed right now. Well, that's okay. 51,000 active users on day one. That's not too shabby at all. We're working on an update for this guy already. So we'll pop that guy up there. Marketing for the Sim 4. We're making some decent money on that guy. We're going to wait a little while before we start doing expansion packs on that. We'll finish this update. Oh, man, that's a bummer. It's a downgrade, huh? How much more of a downgrade? Sim 3 is here. It's 4 stars. Oh, the Sim 4 is only 3 stars. Ooh. Ooh. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I wonder if it's because we had to choose somebody else to actually do the designing for it. Because I think, if I remember correctly, our designer for the Sim 3 released the Sim 3 and then was like, that's it, I'm out, right? So I wonder if that same thing happened and made it so the Sim 4 took a little bit of a dive. Well, let's at least get that update out there. That'll make people happy. Griffball 4 Prime is set to come out in December. So we got about a year till that guy comes out. It's got lots and lots and lots of followers on it. It's got more followers than... Holy crap, it's got more followers than the Sim 3 had on it when it came out. Wow, that's a big old one. Okay. Okay. Sure, buddy. Let's get that bug fixing done. And we're going to get that going. Also, I want to call out here, we are at 86% way done of developing Nebula right now. So we're making some progress. The Cell team and the Core team really pulled it out, and I think Nebula is going to be a good one. My employees can't keep up with support or what? Holy crap, that's got a lot of bugs on it. Let's go ahead and fix that guy. 3D tool. Use 3D labs. Because that's free. Update that guy. What can't you keep up with support on? That looks fine there. Which one of my piles of garbage can't they keep up support on? I don't see anything being missed. Oh, the Shield 7. I think I might need more support teams. Holy moly, look at all these freaking support tickets they're having to go through and do. Maybe it's, maybe I need more support teams. I got a lot of stuff going on. Here, this is what we'll do. I'm finally going to cancel support for SimOS. And SimOS 2. I'm going to take a little bit of a hit on the operating system side, but that's okay. We're moving away from computer operating systems and moving into something else. By the way, that guy that I spent $20 million to hire and then kept giving him like $1 million a year to stay with the company, he just up and quit one day. I kept giving him money and he just was like, I'm out, and left. So, not sure what happened there. But $21 million a day is pretty darn good if I don't say so myself. Okay. So I let some time go by, but we've been nominated for 3 different categories. So let's check it out. First things first, best product is 3D Labs 2. That's really awesome. Best designer is going to be Jacques Finch. I don't know which one they did, but awesome. And then finally, most profitable product for Rhythmic. So we got all sorts of awards. I also started printing on Nebula, and what I will say is this. Nebula is expensive to print. It is extremely expensive to print for me. Holy moly, is it expensive for me to print. It is going through and costing me millions of dollars to print this guy, but that's okay because we have it in the bank. This is why I waited so long to actually go through and do this, because I set a limit on this guy right now of around 400,000 copies. And right now I have 136,000 copies in stock. So we got probably another month of losing quite a few millions of dollars to get Nebula out. Now, Nebula itself is already going through and getting bug fixing done, which is great. I want them to go through and get as many bugs fixed on that guy as I can. And I want them to also go through and just get as many followers on it as I can. So that way we can get it to be the most profitable I can. I'm also noticing that I don't have enough, I don't have enough people here is what I don't have. I don't have enough. I'm going to do the very, 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 very expensive thing and call 2 couriers. That was very expensive. But then I'm going to come through and looking at my manufacturing here, I'm printing, let's see, I'm printing, I can move 378 boxes a month. And right now I'm manufacturing another 360. So actually, I think I need to get up to like 700,000 copies or 700,000 boxes or whatever it is. 780 boxes, I think, is what I need to get to. So I'm going to go to staff. I'm going to go to couriers, and I'm going to hire 2 more couriers there. I'm going to hire 2 more couriers there at those times. And now that brings me up to, I can move 594 boxes a month. Hopefully that's enough to be able to move everything. That might be very expensive. That might be very, very expensive, but we're just going to let that go because I just had to pay out the tail in order to move these boxes that I have here, which I need to move these anyway because we have a lot of stuff. Some employers are unhappy with their job right now also, by the way. That's on like the office teams and stuff. I don't know what the heck's going on over there. They're pretty upset for whatever reason. I think it's because they just are cycling through stuff so quickly, but just let them run. Just let them go. Let them have a good time. All right, Nebula here. 401 bugs fixed. Griffball 4, 400 bugs fixed. 43,000 followers over here. Let's get to December. Rounding out the year of 2004, it is time for it to be almost release time, actually, is what it's about to be for Griffball 4 Prime. Now, I am not expecting massive, awesome, phenomenal things, but I am expecting this to do pretty decently for ourselves. Now, you'll notice I haven't gone through and started anything else. Normally, by now, I would have probably started some OS 4. I probably would have started all sorts of other things. But honestly, right now, I just want to see how Nebula does. We're rounding out this series, guys. I've decided that this video is it. So we're going to go through. I'm going to release Nebula. I'm going to give it 3 months after Nebula release. In fact, I'll just give it to the end of 2005. Once it comes out, we're going to release that guy, and we're just going to let it run to the end of 2005, and we're going to see how it goes. Now, I think I might actually, I have every single team doing bug fixing on that guy. I was thinking about moving up the release date on that guy, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to let it go for a little bit longer and bug fixing with every single team working on it. Now, it's the beginning of December. It's time to release Griffball 4 Prime. So let's go through. I'm going to set this guy to print. I'm going to set a maximum of this guy for 200,000 copies over there. So they're going to go through and start working on that. I need to clean this up as well, but for now, it's fine. I'm going to get this guy going. Let's get this guy released. See how it does. Griffball 4 Prime. 5 stars all across the board. Let's start off with a good old 400,000 copies. Get a marketing budget of $60,000. Get that guy going right there. I'm immediately going to go through and update this guy to as far as I can. Okay, choose tool. Yes, we'll use that one. 3D editor, we're going to use 3D Labs. And then audio tool, we're going to use Rhythmic. Okay. Update that guy right there. Hopefully this update gets done quick. And maybe we could see a day 1 update out of this guy. We already got 8% of it done, and the teams haven't even come in for the day yet. They were just kind of finishing out their day and like, I guess we could do a little bit of an update here. But we're going to go through, push that guy out right there. 20%. I should be able to get this done today. Should. Maybe. I might have to throw some teams into Crunch to get this done. I'm going to throw my sport teams into Crunch and hope that they can get this done. 54, 56, 57. There it goes. There it goes. Come on, get it done. Pull it off. What happened? It was so close. Oh, we didn't get it done. No. We got to 96%. We got cutscenes that are holding us back again. Again with the frickin' cutscenes holding us back. All right. How did Griffball 4 do? $8 million on launch day. Yes! A huge, huge accomplishment for us. Didn't even do a day 1 update either. And it's still absolutely massive for our company. A huge day in sales for us. Phenomenal. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm so happy to see that Griffball 4 Prime came out. It was fantastic. How was it, actually? It was a 4.5 star software. It's 4.5 stars without updates and bug fixes. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All right, so this guy's pretty much done. I'm going to let them go through, give them the day. Any support tickets that come through, we're going to get those guys fixed out and finished out. Give it to about 10 p.m. and we're going to load this guy up and launch it through here. What a successful launch. 31 bugs fixed. Any more? 34, 35. All right, let's get 34 bugs fixed on day 1, or technically day 2 of that. 160,000 active users after 1 day. After 1 day, wow. That's great. That's absolutely phenomenal. Counter their offer? Yeah, you're not going to take my guy. Somebody just came over and they're like, hey, we want to hire that guy. No, dude, that's my dude. Another $7 million on Griffball 4 Prime. Also, let me come over here. Let me look at Griffball 4 Prime. I'm going to start porting this guy. I know for a fact that I got some, we got some different places we could put that guy. Let's go ahead and port that guy like that. Okay. Porting those now. So we're going to have 2 more operating systems, over 1 million more users we could get that guy to. That's doing great. All right, let's give it a whole nother day here. I want to see these I want to see the support tickets go down like crazy. There they go. I'm going to set another update on that guy to try to finish out whatever bugs that they see. Just get all of those bugs knocked out. Another 35 bugs fixed today. That's fine. Want to see every single update done on this guy to get every single bug fixed that we can on that guy. Finish that guy out. How'd we do? $39 million in December. 39 million in December. Good stuff. Okay, port job's doing fine. Let's move this marketing up. Move the support up here. My support teams are kind of taking it in the pants right now, not gonna lie. There's so much that they need to do. Oh, World of War apparently needs an update. Get this guy updated if I can. 2D editor, sure. 3D editor, we're gonna go with 3D Labs. And audio tool, we're gonna go with Rhythmic. And we're gonna update that guy. Let the update for World of War go through. Almost 1 million active users on World of War. Our RPG recognition is actually really high. Apparently, it's really, really good. They all really like it. So, that's cool. I bet you actually. Let's come over here. World of War. Can I port this guy too? Wow, look at that. Almost 4 million people over here. Actually, a little over 4 million people that I could port that to right now. Get that guy out there. Now, I could do, like, expansions and stuff for those. I'm not going to. Honestly, I'm not going to. I'm just going to let this guy go. We're going to focus on Nebula, which is going to come out probably... I might pull this back and do it in March. Because we've fixed quite a few bugs in this thing already, and I might adjust this to do this in March. Because if I go to the event calendar, right? February is OpenDesk 4. May is a console operating system. Nebula is going to come out in June. Then there's nothing there. And then there isn't anything there for us other than some console operating systems that are coming out later. But they did just release a phone operating system that came out in December. So I don't want to do it too soon. I was thinking about moving it up a lot sooner, but due to a phone operating system just coming out, I don't want to push that quite yet. So instead, we are going to let this guy go for a little bit longer, and we're going to go to Market Nebula, and I'm going to do a release date of March of 2005. Yes, I'm sure we only have 2 months. That is fine. I'm also going to market that guy. I'm going to do another press build on it. Hey, by the way, guys, another press build. Hey, look at us. We just moved up our launch date for this phone. We think it's going to be great. You all should come and buy it. Trust me, it's going to be stable and awesome, and you're going to want to use it and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Griffball 4 just had its first port done, which is great. Griffball 4 itself, $7 million a day right now. Griffball 4 is at 383,000 active users. Let's see what it goes to on the next day. Also, that's a very nice amount of bugs fixed. 455,000 active users. Product run out of sales. Griffball 4 Prime. Order copies. Give me like 600,000 copies. I don't even care. I don't even care. Just give me a lot of them. Just give me a lot. We're going to get to 1 million people on that game. I know we are. There we go. My print over here is having a problem keeping up with everything. I honestly probably could upgrade these guys to... Oh, no, they're already large printers. These guys already are, though. Oh, no, these are medium product printers. How big are the large ones? Let's see. Distribution. Large product printer. Why is it that I can't do these? Let me see something. Let me see. Oh, because they go off to the side. Ah. Okay. Okay, that's going to be way, way, way more than enough. I may need to bring more people in because that's now going to do... how many do these do, actually? These guys do 2,000 or 2,000 copies per box and 48,000 copies per month. So it literally just straight out doubled those guys. Okay, so those made it just that much better is what that is. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and fast forward now. That's going to make that better. I already have a whole bunch of people that could come in for my, what are these guys called? Delivery people. Okay. Porting over here is getting done pretty quick. Bug fixing on World of War is... There's 2,000 bugs to fix on World of War. I thought that was 200. Not 2,000. Holy cow, that's a lot of bugs that they have to fix on that guy. Alrighty. Alrighty. Wow. That's quite a bit. Okay, guys. So, I'm going to finish this guy out. I'm going to bring... The port jobs on both of these are only at 5s. That's fine. Okay? Nebula is about to release. It's going to come out tomorrow. Uh-oh. Now we have burglars. They didn't get anything, right? Left empty-handed. Phenomenal. Okay, so literally last day before we release the wonder that will be Nebula. Now, I have big hopes for Nebula, and I'm not expecting it to be big hopes as of today. I think that it's going to be big hopes as in it's going to be, you know, a couple in-game days before we actually see how well Nebula is going to do. But it was very, very expensive for us to make. But I think that, honestly, it's going to be okay. I probably could have left... Why am I doing OpenDesk 4? Why am I doing the support for OpenDesk 4? I don't understand why I'm doing the support for OpenDesk 4, but whatever. I will focus on that later, I guess. Sure. It's probably something that I accidentally clicked in one of the project management things. I'll have to go back and fix it. Not sure what's going on there, but at the end of the day, maybe it's that they can't handle it. Maybe the person that I have that's leading it can't handle post-release tasks. That's a possibility. All right, so here we are. Guys, it is March. I'm going to pause time. We're going to release Nebula. Okay, Nebula, my little phone. Okay, 4 stars. 5 stars for quality assistance. No, I'm not going to order 850,000 copies. Are you out of your mind? I already have 400,000 copies printed for people. Sure, it might be amazing, but I'm not... No, I don't need that. I'm going to give it a $100,000 marketing campaign. Press OK on that guy. Go to Nebula and try to update it right away. And if I have to, I'm going to put every single team onto Crunch to get this update done today. In fact, you know what? Oh, I already have people on Crunch. Oopsie. Here, let's just go ahead. I'm going to put everybody onto Crunch. Right? I don't need Office software, but I do need these two. The marketing teams don't need to be put on Crunch. You know what? Screw it. You're also on Crunch. Get my marketing campaign done. We're going to see this done today. 7% done already. Good. And the teams aren't even in here that can help with hardware and stuff like that. I'm expecting big things now. All right. Here, let's set that to 10. Set that to 10. Uh-oh, I'm not going to get this day 1 update done. That's twice now I've been able to get my day 1 updates done. That's a huge bummer. The product has run out of stock. Oh, OpenDesk 3. Okay. Sure. Order copies. You can have... 10,000. For OpenDesk 3. Sure, buddy. I don't know how many you need, but you can have that. Sure. Okay, so Nebula here. Actually, we might get it done. And we got it done. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, finish that. Marketing here for Nebula. Pretty sparse. 0 active users right now. Honestly, not the best. And, okay. All right, so we made $3 million. We have 9,000 active users. Coming over here, Nebula is a 3.5-star operating system. It's pretty decent, actually. It's pretty decent. Okay, so we sold a decent amount on it. We made $3 million on only 9,000 active users. Hopefully that update will go out and we'll be able to get a little bit more people onto this guy. I'd like to see, you know, any bugs that we have done on that guy fixed out. Our teams are still on crunch, which they really don't need to be on crunch, but they are. Let's get all of those bugs fixed on Nebula here. And then actually, let me just take let's take everybody off of crunch except for the marketing teams. They really don't need to be on crunch anymore. We got that stuff done. We got Nebula out there. I'd like to see where it is when we get a little bit more time to market this guy. But with everybody knowing, hey, this is actually pretty decent now, maybe we'll actually sell some more of it. Finish out those bug fixing there. And you know what? Let's just do a big old bug fix on Griffball actually has none. Let's do another big old bug fix on good old World of War here. It's only got 1,700 bugs that need to be fixed on it. Maybe that'll give people something to do, right? Well, we're waiting to see how well Nebula does here. Nebula on the second day, $6 million on the second day. Just like that. Okay, so Nebula in itself is honestly not too terrible. Printing on it is very, very expensive to keep it going, but honestly, it's got a long way to go before it starts making money, but we did it. I've successfully gone through and I have released an operating system that I think is going to do pretty well. Now, if I go up and actually look at some of the things that are making me money here, we've made 1.6 million on Sims 3, Griffball 3 Ultra. I'm going to end the marketing on that. The SimOS 3, I'm going to go ahead and end the marketing on that guy. 3D Labs, I'm going to end the marketing on that guy. World of War still making me almost 4 million a day. Griffball 4 Prime is making me almost 9 million a day. Rhythmic is only making me 185,000. We're going to cancel that. The Sim 4 is making me 1.3 million a day. I'm going to update Nebula again. Just make sure that we get all of those bugs fixed. I want as many people onto that operating system as we can. It's a 3-star. It's a 3-star operating system, and that's okay. It's a 3-star phone. People do love it, and that's what counts, is they do love it. And it's going to end up doing really well, I think, at least. So there we go. We're going to finish out that beta update there, or actually I should just say bug fixing update. How much do we make now? We are up to another $5 million in sales on Nebula. It's up to 41,000 active users. So we are doing a little bit of printing. We made $22 million. Nice. Definitely didn't make it to a $100 million day like I was hoping to make, but I think we did pretty well, actually. I think we did pretty well. We got some more bugs that we're fixing over here for World of War. I'm just going to go ahead and increase that, and hopefully it gets fixed even faster. Okay. Looks like we have another bug fix and actual update to the system we need to do for Nebula, so we're going to get that guy pushed out here, hopefully sooner than later. I'm just going to go ahead and increase priority on that dude, so that way they get that done. World of War here, over 1,000 bugs fixed. I'm just going to let them finish that. We also have people that are starting to get stressed in the marketing team because there's literally so many tasks that they're having to work on right now. The marketing team has 16 tasks that they're working on right now, and that's ridiculous. It's because I've gone through and given one marketing team every single job, well, one set of marketing teams, every single job that we could possibly have given them, and it's every single piece of software we've ever done. They're marketing it. So it's just, they're a very stressed out team, and I am sorry for that. And I had them on crunch for way too long. But all in all, we're getting a lot of stuff done here. The World of War here has 1,700 bugs left to go. We're at 1,300 right now that have been fixed. I'm going to go ahead and finish that guy. That's a huge bug update. I made $42 million last month. Why did I make $42 million last month? How much was it Nebula? Nebula only made me $5 million. What's selling so much? World of War did 3. Griffball Prime did 4. The Sim did 4. What made me so much money last month? Was it something that I don't even know is making me money? It's probably that. It's probably one of my other softwares that are making me a ton of friggin' money. Oh well, we're doing great. We're going to let this guy go for a little bit longer. Let's get, that's 70,000 active followers on Nebula. Fantastic. 2 products have run out of sales stock. Okay. So it was definitely World of War. So I'm going to go ahead and order copies for that guy. I'm going to say, give me another 200,000 copies. And then I'm going to say Griffball 4 Prime. I'm going to go ahead and order copies. And I'm going to say, give me another 200,000 copies over there, not 2 million. Okay. We are almost at 1.5 billion in the bank. With this being my last episode and Nebula starting to do well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and all of these companies, right, that are down here, I think I'm just going to start purchasing all of their shares. I'm just going to go through, and Simsoft is going to become a company that has its hands in everything, is what we're doing. Simsoft now has their hands in the pot. I'm going to keep it so I still have over $1 billion. But Simsoft has their hands in the pot now. I could take over that company too. I'm not going to, but I could take over that company. I think I already owned some of this one. Yep. Buy that guy. I'm at 1.2 million still. Let's see. Or 1.2 billion. All companies. Okay. This one here. Buy those guys. This one here. Why not? This is going to be expensive. Buy that. We're starting to get into where things are going to get really spendy. All right. And then Brace Studios here. This will be the last one that I buy into, bringing me under $1 billion. I could take over this company too. I'm not going to. But Simsoft now owns a lot of the shares of of all these smaller companies at this point. Also, I want to point out, ImCade here, they have a computer operating system that's coming out very soon that's probably going to do fairly well for them. So fingers crossed for them as well, that one does well. And then if I go and look at companies here and I look at worth, I'm still double the next highest company right now in total worth, because I went through and bought all of those companies. And the more that they release, the more they do, the better. And honestly, with everything we've done so far, I'm really not worried about how well my company is going to do. I'm going to update Nebula here one more time. We're going to say, hey guys, get this guy fixed. They should be able to knock this guy out of the park getting this update done today. If not done today, then very, very soon after. There we go. The 3D team comes in, knocks that out, finish up that guy. Nebula itself is still as updated as it can be. And it's sitting at a 3.5-star process again. Phone operating system. So honestly, pretty good. Only making $5.5 million a day. But that's all right. That's all right. Can I, what's the, no, not the budget. Details. I want to look at this. Does it? Suggested price change, $490. Sure. So it was set to 500. It didn't do as well. I'm going to bring the price down a little bit. Overall, it didn't do phenomenally, but that's okay. We lost $448 million because we bought so many companies, but that's all right. I'm almost to $1 billion again. I'm at 997 million after doing all of those. I could just take all of my money and buy into everything at this point. You know what? Why not? Why not? Spawn integrated, buying everything. That was expensive. Buying everything. Literally, just buy it all, Sim. I'm going to own a little bit of everything. I only got $149 million in the bank right now, but I own some of every single company except for Code Tanga at this point. I own every single company at some point except for Code Tanga. I spent $850 million is what I spent today. Oh, man, I hope my dividends are good. Oh, my Lord, I just lost so much money. That's all right. Let's hope that my current tasks that I have out here with everything, I could literally go through right now and I could fire everybody at this point. All right, you've been nominated for 4 categories for Best Employer. Almost there. Almost Best Employer. Best Product. Griffball 4 Prime, I knew it. Best Designer. Ooh. Jack Queen Brennan didn't end up pulling it off. Most Profitable Product. 3D Labs 2 is just selling for us, apparently. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's update Nebula again here. Apparently, there's even more stuff that's being researched here. We're going to get that update done there. Lots of bug fixing done for Nebula as well. You know, I fixed over 1,000 bugs for that guy. I gave it over a year, and I thought that, honestly, it would be okay, but apparently not. But yeah, I could go through, I could fire everybody but my core team right now. I could cancel everything. I could keep my marketing team, my support team, and my core team. I could fire everybody else at this point because we're done releasing software. We're done developing things. We're done doing all that. My core team could do the updates. The support team would do the support for everything. All of that, honestly, at this point, just with dividends alone, because I think that my dividends will start to actually come in here soon. And once that actually starts to come in from softwares released and things like that, people paying me out what they're supposed to pay me out for, you know, them earning money and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not headed for bankruptcy, game. Sorry. I know that I bought $840 million in stocks, but I'm not headed for bankruptcy. That's not what's happening. Not when I could just go through and sell every single share that I have and be back over almost probably $2 billion. I could get to 1.5 billion again. No, I'm good. I'm good. This is actually the first time I've ever done that too. I've never gone through and almost purchased all of the other companies. I've not outright taken over all of them, but all of their shares I have gone through and taken over all of them. And I'm back almost to 200 million in the bank. Now to remind you guys where Simsoft started. For those of you who came to watch at this point. Simsoft, that has all of these different softwares released. 28 releases in total, with 14 add-ons and 9 different frameworks. Almost $2 billion in worth. And all of this came from one guy that decided he's going to start his company and not release any software at all. Only do contracts and buying stocks until he was over 100 or over $10 million in the bank. I got over 10 million in the bank and then was able to go through and finish out and start releasing my own softwares, which we kicked off with an operating system of all things. And here we are now. What is that? 25 years later. And we are the most profitable company. We're the most valuable company. We release the best softwares. I mean, look at this. All of these different recognitions that I have here. All of this just goes to show how well we're doing. Our phone operating system renown is actually already almost into 3 stars, or it is into 3 hearts, working its way into it. You know, it's it just goes to show. I mean, we're making money. We're doing good things. Sadly, Nebula didn't do as phenomenal as I thought it was going to do, but that's okay because we're still making money. We're back into making $17 million a day. July is going to be another profitable month for us. Guys, this is honestly like the best run of Software Inc. that I've ever done. I have a couple different people to thank for that. You know, obviously, Rusty that came through and gave me all those tips. Huge thanks to you. I do really appreciate all the tips that you were throwing down into the comments and stuff while I was going through making the series. It helped me hone my skills in the game. And then two, everybody who came through and watched every single one of the episodes so far, or even just if this is the one that you've watched to this point, thank you for those of you who watched all the way to the end of each one of the videos and stuff you've made. This Software Inc. journey, awesome. I can't wait to do it again. No, this is not the end of Software Inc. on the Sir Sim Builds channel. There's going to be even more where we're going to be kicking off with a new challenge probably next week where we normally go through and do our different recordings. Actually, it's probably going to end up being this week by the time you guys see this. But even still, that aside, thank you everybody so much for watching this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please do hit that like button, guys. We have gone through, we've done some amazing things. Let me see. What is it going to cost? This company's worth 700. I can't buy it. The stocks here are just too much. I could buy the private investors out of 7%, but I can't buy this one at $235 million. I couldn't get the whole thing. But all in all, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching this one. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. And as always, we'll see all of you guys in the next one.